A soft morning glow filters into a tiny rented bungalow in the seaside village. From a distance, the salty scent of seawater and seaweed fills the air, while the gentle sound of ocean waves and seagulls ebb and flow nearby. Sarah, a divorced woman in her mid-40s, boils water for tea and sits down quietly in the early morning. Once her teenage son leaves for the local high school, she walks alone along the coastal street to her workplace. The ocean glimmers nearby. Locals pass her by, barely noticing the newcomer. She once lived in the heart of a roaring city, full of enthusiasm, energized by the promise of a bright future. But everything changed when she married a man. Her marriage quickly became a blur of juggling deadlines, dirty dishes, diapers, and fading dreams that felt more and more out of reach. A devoted mother, a tireless worker, a woman who gave everything and got almost
Why
nothing
is the house
in return.
always a mess? Can't you do anything right?
I'm working.
For years,
taking care of
her husband's relentless
handling all the
verbal
household
and
chores.
financial
I'm
abuse
doing
broke
my
her
best.
spirit
Your
with
best isn't good
constant,
enough. You never
baseless
listen.
criticism
So
that
selfish.
never seemed
I
to end.
just want us to be okay.
After their divorce,
Stop pretending.
Sarah escaped
You're
with her
useless.
son to
You'll
this
never
quiet
change.
tourist town by the sea, hoping for a fresh start. Though smaller than the bustling city she left, this charming town offered the calm and space they needed. Now she works 2 jobs, by day behind a desk in a small office, and evenings wiping down tables in a local pub, just to pay rent for their tiny bungalow. No family nearby, no close friends, just her and her boy. One night, a large bearded man in his late 40s enters the softly lit pub where she works. Alone and tired, he looks like he'd rather not speak to anyone. He carries a "don't come close" kind of look, but he's polite and reserved. He orders food and drinks quietly, thanks her, and keeps to himself. He moved to the seaside town a year ago, renting a rustic, dated cabin deep in the forest, isolated from neighbors. He's been building a new wooden cabin alone, collecting and cutting dead trees around the property, having received permission to do so. His isolation hints at a troubled past involving his ex-wife, whose betrayal and manipulations eventually drove him to leave his old life behind. One Saturday afternoon, Sarah walks through town with her son, sharing a rare moment of laughter. They shop, joke, and her son picks up gear for his school basketball team. For a moment, the weight in her chest feels a little lighter. They enter a small local diner. Sitting by the window is the man from the pub. And there he is again. This time, not alone in the silence, not just a stranger. Maybe a sign of something beginning. Her eyes meet his. Brief eye contact.